What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Joey JCM Weekend, where we talk about hangout topics and what we're going to be talking about today, and what we're going to be celebrating today, Star Spangled Banner, is the other day when I went to Nintendo World. I took that long trek when I got the Fox and Pit amiibos finally, right there and then. At Nintendo World, the Nintendo World store, New York City, Rockefeller Center. I had reached 2,000 Street Pass. 2,000. Look at the picture. And wow, it's just like holy shit. Now with those Street Pass Meat Plaza, you can only get 10 people at a time. 10 people at a time. Think about that. 2,000 Street Passes, and with the Street Pass Meat Plaza thing, you can only get 10 people at a time. 2,000. Jeez. You know, every time you get 10 people, you have to clear it out. So you can keep clearing it out all day, or when you get 10 people, you play the Street Pass games with the people you get. That takes even more time, and then you would clear them out, and then you would be able to get 10 more. But there's games like Kid Icarus, speaking of, where you can get like 50 guys at a time, right? 50 guys at a time. So say you go out, you bring your 3DS, your Street Pass, and you know, you don't check your 3DS. When you come home, you'll have only 10 people in the Meat Plaza, but you can get up to 50 people in Kid Icarus. So I might have over fucking 3 billion. But yeah, that's crazy to think. 10 at a time, and I reached 2,000. You know, I got 3DS when it first came out. You know, from the very start. I loved it from the start. You know, it's really great. And, you know, so I used to take my 3DS everywhere, right? Think about it, you know, like all the years of Comic-Con, all the years of just, you know, whenever I would travel to New York City and stuff like that. You know, years and years, and 2,000. Now, I know some people out there might be like, oh, well, like, I have, like, fucking, like, 6 million. Well, this is for you. But, you know, it's just crazy to think all those years, 2000, like, I remember some girl, like, that worked in Nintendo World one time, I think it was there for, like, E3, right? And, you know, I think when they announced Mega Man, actually, and, she was like, I had, like, fucking, like, 8,000, but, she had, like 6,000 right there, or some crazy shit like that. And she was like, I had like fucking 60 million, but like, I went to transfer my 3DS and I lost everything. I was like, you know, but if you live in New York City and you work in Nintendo World, you're getting fucking Street Pass every like 2 seconds. So, you know, whatever, but you know, it's just crazy. It's like, wow, 2,000, like again, like 10 people at a time in that Meat Plaza thing, and I reached 2,000, it's crazy. You know, it's just cool. So it was a very proud, a very great moment for me. Let's go through some history now. This, the original 3DS, day one, I used to take this everywhere because, you know, this one's the small original one and it fits in your pocket. Yes. And, you know, it was a lot easier to take everywhere, you know what I mean? You know, this thing, many battles, many journeys with this thing, and, you know, and I remember in the back, eventually I got the Nyko Power Pack Plus, I believe it was called, and that thing was great. That thing, the battery boost on that thing, like, I used to be able to play Mario Kart online with my friends and have like 3D at full, you know, be playing online, so the internet was on and stuff like that, and it really made you not worry about the battery. And whereas if you like played online in 3D with this, you would have to like worry, like, oh man, like I only have like a couple of matches, or like I only have like an hour or something. Like when you had that Power Pack Plus on this thing, the battery, oh man, was fucking ridiculous. You literally like just didn't have to, like, it took that stress away. It was like, I can play in full 3D, you know, I can play online, I'm just chilling, I don't have to worry about nothing. So, you know, a lot of history with this one. This one was great. You know, it was a great companion. I always had it like with me and stuff. There's more stories with that original one, but I'll save that for the time, I guess, maybe, I don't know, whatever. But I have stories behind all my 3DSs, I guess, because now you got this one. Ladies and gentlemen, dun, 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 dun. Right song this time, you cheesecake. So this bad boy, I remember the night I got this, I went to the midnight launch for Xbox One. Xbox One? I thought you were talking about Nintendo shots. Yeah, but that's why it's a funny story, because I was the midnight launch for Xbox One. everyone was there for Xbox One. And I was there for this, because this came out in the same day as Xbox One. And I was hesitant to switch over to the 3DS XL, because, especially because I said with the battery on the other one, you know, it lasted so long. But as you saw, I didn't have the battery on now on the original one, because I eventually took it off because I wasn't playing online as much anymore and stuff like that. So it was still easy to fit in your pocket with the battery on, but it did stick out a little bit. So I eventually took it off, so, you know, I wanted to experience it in the original way, and it was easier to fit in your pocket, and I wasn't playing online that much, so I just was taking it around Street Pass and blah 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 blah. But anyway, back to this bad boy. I was hesitant to switch over to the XL because of that fact, and the battery was so good with that Nyko thing on it on the original one. But when this came out, I was like, shit, like, if any time to do it, this is the fucking time. I'm a fucking sucker for gold. And when I fucking saw this, a fucking gold system, I shit my ass. This, man, this was like, the original one was great, but I feel like this one, like, was really, like, good times. Like, at first when I saw the XL, I had seen it at Nintendo World, actually, and I wasn't, like, too crazy about it. But I don't know, for some reason, then when this came out, I was able to get into it, and I loved it so much. This I took around with me. I could carry it in something, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this one was great. A lot of history of this one, too. And I just loved the color, and it was just a great system. I loved the XL, the size of it. It looked great. The fucking gold fucking threw me over the top. And then we have the mother load, the Stress Factory. This bad boy. The Majora's Mask new 3DS XL. Again, I was like, I loved my XL, but if any time to switch over to the new 3DS XL, again, it was with a gold fucking Zelda one. The inside is black. I do like the gold color, mostly gold of the other one, because I just love gold. But just this one's gold too, and I do like the black inside with the colored buttons. I mean, it looks nice, it looks great, and the colored buttons look good on the black. So I was like, all right, it's fucking Zelda, so it's time to switch. But what a fucking... This was so fucking impossible to get, and there was a time where, like, I tried so hard, I got screwed over a million times. My friend even tried to help me out. I had accepted that I wasn't getting it. I was like, I'm not getting this thing, too bad, you know, I'll just fucking wait, whatever. And then, like, it had a little patch where, like, all of a sudden, because Nintendo had that shipment problem for a while, and they said they had a lot of stuff sitting, like, in a cargo ship that never came. So, like, secretly, quietly, well, it did come back in GameStop, whatever, we had to buy it like in a bundle and shit, and then around that time, that's when I was lucky enough to get it. And there was just like a little secret time when like this all of a sudden was just like available and like no one knew. So like they sent the ones that they were supposed to send in the first place. And I remember actually the fucking day it came out, I went from work and I went to Nintendo World. I rushed over there. I was there at like 3 p.m. and I was like, you know, alright, I've been here at 3 p.m. and I'm always safe. The spot that I was online at Nintendo World, I was like, this is a safe spot. It's kind of iffy, but usually this is like a safe spot. I'm feeling okay. And this thing was so fucking limited, this and the Monster Hunter one, that they came out and they were like, oh, like yeah, the Majora's Mask one sold out already. And I was like, what the fuck? I had tried like I said, so many times to get this one. Finally got it. So if we're gonna celebrate 2000 Street Pass, well, I had to go through the history a little bit of my 3DSs. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Go out there, eat your fruits, eat your burgers, and celebrate lifelong journey to reach that 2000. A lot of memories down memory lane come back, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is Joey JCM. Holla back to Street Pass and celebrating 2000 Street Passes. It's over 2000, and I will see you later.